just after landing, but we'll be looking forward to it. The weather is good now, and can't wait to get involved in training again. It was a tough old journey over. I've done it now 2 years ago, and I never realised how bad it was. But I'm alive anyway, and we're here, and looking forward to everything.
20-hour trip for us, but we're delighted to be here, and I believe we've trained this afternoon. We already missed a few days because we're coming out late, so we're all mad keen now to get going and hopefully be part of Sean's plans for Friday night. We won the county championship again now, so we're delighted with that. There it was a great boost to be sent off with another county medal in my pocket, so you just had the pressure of it all the time, where you didn't know what the result was going to be. It had been a draw, you weren't going, so just delighted to get the win, and I can say full attentions now is with Ireland, and delighted to be part of this tour.
I'd say we should go train this evening just to try to get into the routine. It'd be important, we get straight into it. The game's only Friday, so it's close enough, so we'll have to get into the swing of things, In
my own town, Crossmaglen, everyone has been more than good to me. The amount of cards that I've got over the weekend has been great, and after we won the county final, going back to the club and everyone wishing me well, sending me off on Sunday night, it was special, to be heading off. At the end of the day, I know you're representing your country, but I suppose once it's closer to home and the people who you meet every day, them coming up and wishing you well, that's what maybe means just that bit more to you.
It's not going to be easy at all, and even the training the next couple of days now will be very important to get right and to get focused in the game.
It's not Gaelic games, but I suppose it's as close as we're going to get to a real competitive international sport. And you ask any one of the 27 boys here, we've given everything that we could over the last few weeks to try and make this here squad, and it's a great honour for us to be able to represent our country. And like I say, I don't really think there's another outlet to make a competitive game for us to represent the country. So like I say, long may it last the way it is at the minute. Hopefully this is a successful tour and we can just go from strength to strength from here on. The big issue that we would have had was dealing with the tackles, and we definitely found the first few weeks while we were being tackled, it is frustrating, because it's not something that you're used to. You're used to just getting a one-arm tackle or something out there and maybe someone going for the ball, but this game you can be wrapped up and slung to the ground, and it can get annoying, but it's part and parcel. We have to be able to take it and also give it. So like I say, that's what the men are in. Mike McGorn and Trevor Brennan were teaching us the proper techniques and how to protect ourselves properly. So like I say, hopefully it'll come to the fore, but we would like to rely on our own football skill and our own football ability, and we'd like to think that that's what's going to win us the series, other than just tackling.
Is this your first time here in Australia, Aaron, or have you been here before? Or?
No, this is the first ever time. A lot of my father's family are living over here and have been here this year, so I'm the first one of our family to actually come over. So it'll be special, to have my auntie in here, and also my auntie in Melbourne at both tests. So it should be good, and we look forward to the next 2 weeks.
No, there's no need to be afraid at all. We'll go hell for leather, and we'll dog into him, and we'll give it a good old shot anyway.
What about Pat O'Shea's replacement? Any news on that? A big shock?
Yeah, it was a big shock. It's a pity to see Pat going. He gave me my first chance as well, and a good friend of Pat, and he did an excellent job. There's been no talks as in yet of who's going to take over. I suppose it's going to be a couple of weeks before something will be named. But we'll just look forward to this trip now, and we'll see then when we come back.